So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Manchester United have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, real chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very and teams are still winning so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decision...
Goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people...
Decent chance! Oh, brilliant from Darwin Núñez! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they get themselves in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United have their lead. Costa Curta. Now he's got space here, and he was quick to react. Hazard. Showing great feet there. That'll be a throw. Played with speed from back to front. Well read, nice interception. And he's quick to return it. That's a shade optimistic. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And he's managed to get free. Oh, this is a great position. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Maradona. And it's Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zanetti. Schneider.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Raul. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Cafu. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's a lead that's by no...
Very soon.
Can't go too easy on his players here. I think
Substitution in progress.
So the action resumes.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Stojkovic. Howson calmly anticipates. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That pass isn't the best. Stojkovic, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shevchenko looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a little off target. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Raul. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Messi. Neuer claims comfortably. Just 5 minutes left. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Schneider. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, super find.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Koundé. That's that, the end. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Please take...
ম্যাচ হয় নাই, এটা ভালো হয় না, সমস্যা নাই, নেক্সট ম্যাচে কামব্যাক হবে। নেক্সট ম্যাচ কার সাথে করে? বার্সা ভার্সেস বার্সা।
Just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, this is certainly a man who can make all the difference.
King Eric, surely one of the greatest ever to grace the English game. And you've got to say that alongside his class, he brought about a bit of a tactical revolution too.
Yeah, in an age where everything was fast and down the sides, well, his nous and drive encouraged his team to play through the middle with great success. Nothing new nowadays, of course, but back then, I think his qualities were pretty unique.
Ball is over the line. Great defending, strong and determined. Pinches it off him.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. Aims beyond the defence. Probing pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Shevchenko.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, what has happened here? Searching pass he's played there. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That has ended up in no man's land. Maradona knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Messi. Messi! Well, now it's a red, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Not a bad try by any means.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
Stoichkov. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Ambitious ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Maradona. Shevchenko. Messi. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Deftly away. And that brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
That smoking is only allowed.
So there was the first half.
Barcelona certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So the action resumes.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Maradona. No, it's come to nothing. Maradona is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Shevchenko. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. It's a good ball out wide. Xavi Alonso.
Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Kessié is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that was very necessary. Cantona in the hunt and looking threatening.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. A real opportunity here from a position of Alonso! And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Kessié, great vision. But he's made sure that's not getting through. And he can thump it away. And here's Batistuta. Tries a deft little ball. That has been knocked clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Kessié. Now it's Batistuta. Costa Curta. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Looking for options for movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitutions taking place. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Barcelona have really been terrific at...
They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
And now,
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course. Although, if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this. And I think the result is quite fair.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Now it's Stoichkov. Ambitious ball here. Out of play for a throw. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's gone loose. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Aimed beyond the defence. And the counter is on. Oh, that's a fine interception. Knocks it into space. Not the most accurate pass.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And he's there to make the challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Can he get onto this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Maradona. And this is Stoichkov. Foot in. Thuram. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Villa. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Costa Curta.
Argentina definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Shot could be a drive! Goal! Argentina! And we have liftoff! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff.
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but
Oh, they could be caught out here. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Barcelona. After
Simplicity
45 minutes
itself.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a sharp little ball here. And no, that was never going to make it. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please take this opportunity
What have we
to
learned
pay
from the
a
first
visit to our
45
official
minutes?
store,
Well, I
where
think the
memorabilia
manager
from today's
should be
match
pretty
are now
happy that
available.
his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 13, David Villa. Coming on to replace him is
So it's back to
number
business.
20, Owen.
Now it's Stoichkov. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. Can he get it through? Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Cafu. Now it's Shevchenko. He is through here. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! He scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Rodri is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Big chance! It's hit the upright. And here's Messi, and he's in on goal. Not the most convincing of passes. And the finish! And he's stuck it away. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space. And the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Stoichkov.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Well, Peter, just see here how...
Oh no, this does not look good. Nesta. McAllister. Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's a threatening ball. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution in progress.
Argentina with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Griezmann goes short. Flashes it across. And that was very necessary. Costa Curta. And here's McAllister. Looking for options for movement. Well, that pass isn't the best. Thuram. Cannavaro. Look at the space here. No foul, says the referee. Maradona. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good take, and is he in? Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cruyff. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Number 16.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
17. Eze. Number 9. Fernandez. Substitution.
Pirlo is behind this one, looking here to alter the direction of the game. Oh, super ball, shapes the shoots! Argentina have their second corner now. Pirlo with the short one, and that's played in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can
There will
spring
be
out of
5
defence.
minutes added time.
Now it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. McAllister threads one in. Well, that's well seen too. Owen, spread to the right. And he plays one through. That's the keeper's ball. That's at the end. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
And if you do have a chance today,
Terrific
please take some
recovery.
time
A
to give your
really
support to our
fine
better
win, that,
stadium
Jim
fund.
Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I'm going to go for the little wriggler that is Raheem Sterling. His small frame and pace gives him a real advantage over bigger, slower defenders. And his turning sharpness is another very tricky part of his game, and he's a handful.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a promising position. Beckenbauer. Oh, that's a key interception. Piqué gets across to intercept that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Beckham. Now, can they get him away? And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's on his own! It's out for a goal kick. That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi! Goal! Barcelona! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Tries to pass it through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Ødegaard. There he goes, motoring forward. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's straight offside. Dumfries, looking for options for movement. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And Shevchenko! Volleyed effort.
Shevchenko really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Engages and forces him off the ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Maradona. And here's Messi. Messi! Messi! Genius! A finish of true class. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
After 43
Oh,
minutes.
beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona are doing very
2
nicely,
minutes
thank
has
you.
been indicated.
You can really...
And Stoichkov! Spectacular from Stoichkov! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was to be, and that brings the first half to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Barcelona marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Can he finish? Ødegaard. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Law. That's an excellent interception. Maradona. Nicely weighted ball. It's a smartly directed ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Looking for the run. Stoichkov. McAllister. Barcelona gloriously greedy. 3 up and looking for more. And he's picked it up out wide. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Maradona has created 1 goal already. And that's a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Barcelona have, after this, 1 further opportunity to make... And the shot! Yes! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Barcelona are having a ball here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, there's a probing ball. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And it's been played through. Shevchenko has it out wide and in space. Oh, robust challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Shevchenko. Look at the spec shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Batistuta! Oh, Oh, terrific save.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Knocks it into space. And it's McAllister. That looks a good ball through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This
Against
certainly
Manchester
matters.
United.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely...
And Shevchenko! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Just eases him off the ball. He's a shot. He's having a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
That is good strength. Maradona! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Impressive jump! Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Nicked it back promptly. Gerrard, can he get it through? And he welcomes it in.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking for a run-up. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Searching pass he's played there. It's a throw-in. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get on the end of this? And Shevchenko! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Well, the defence... Shevchenko! Oh, he's done it! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lissandro. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
And
so that was the first half,
today,
and we will be back with the second half
any
shortly.
litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Barcelona not having the rob of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Shot could be on. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Knocks it into space. It's come to nothing. Oh, shooting! Oh, it's come off the upright. And yes, it's there! And they are right back within touch. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. And it's Rice. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Beckham. He's through here. Nuno Mendes. And he's there to clear it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a key interception. Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a...
Shot a goal! And no mistake. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will...
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Number 18.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Number 22.
Looking for options for movement. Just the keeper in his way.
Number 9.
Well, he got rid because he was under
And
pressure.
he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18. Stoichkov. Number 41. Rice.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Alonso.
Alonso. Shevchenko.
Number 6. Joshua Kimmich.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
3 minutes at a time.
And he's managed to get rid. Tries to play it through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Brazil.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a cultured player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too. Well, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
So this the chance to fire his team in front. Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
He won't be happy with that one. Elise. And here's Messi. Stoichkov. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Ronaldinho. Alexander-Arnold. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. Threads one in. Tries to play it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, that's well seen too. And it's gone back to the keeper. Andrik. Shevchenko shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
After 24 minutes is number 20, Lionel Messi.
We felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Aimed beyond the defence. Stoichkov unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He has found a way through. Stoichkov, chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Donnarumma trying to keep this in. Rice. Rice! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beckham to take it as usual. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Look at shot at goal! And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Stoichkov showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Azar. Beckham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Marquinhos.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Looking to play him in. And we've reached half-time. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
To the staff room immediately.
Barcelona are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.